All right, tonight's matchup between Cleveland and Conroe. Leading off for the Conroe Tigers, number 4, the right fielder, Tanner Trantham. Tanner Trantham leading it off, righty on righty matchup. Christian Espinoza on the mound for the Indians. Pitch is low. We are underway. Ball 1 low in the zone. So Espinoza and Trantham. Trantham right up on the line. Swings through it. Strike 1. One count. And pitch. Trantham fouls it away. One ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 count is fouled away. Trantham fouls it away. 1-2. Espinoza to Trantham. Ball is low. 2-2. Trantham works it back to a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 pitch. Trantham pops it up. Backstop Broussard is there and makes the play. 1 down. Trantham pops up to the catcher for the first out of this game.
Now batting for Conroe, Jackson Reagan.
Jackson Reagan steps in. Jackson Reagan hits from the right side. A pitch hits off the knob of the bat. Foul ball for strike 1. Reagan Sees that pitch, loops it into right. No, not quite far enough. A nice catch on the second baseman, Felix Gonzalez, for out number 2. Good swing from
Batting
Reagan,
for Conroe, Hayden
but pops
Shealy.
it up to the second, a line out to the second baseman for out number 2. So Espinoza makes quick work of the first 2 hitters, and now we'll have stepping in Hayden Shealy. Shealy rounds it to short. The tag at first, put out by Gonzalez to
3 up,
pause.
3 down.
3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
Score Cleveland 0, Conroe 0.
Back here with you for the bottom of the first. The Indians lineup will face right-handed pitcher Colin Bowley. And that lineup is going to be right fielder number 5, Julian Medina. Number 8, Adrian Gonzalez, the center fielder, hits second. Number 9, Gio Medina, third baseman, hits third. Batting cleanup, number 1, Johnny Paz, first baseman. Number 11, Chance Broussard, it's the catcher, hitting fifth. Number 4, Ivan Gonzalez, shortstop, hitting sixth. Number 10, Felix Gonzalez, second baseman, hits seventh. Number 16,
Number 5,
Christian Espinoza,
right
pitches
Julian
and hits. He'll hit
Medina.
eighth. And to round out the lineup, number 2, Keith Schultz, the left fielder. So Medina and Bowley is how we start the bottom of the first. First pitch is fouled away for strike 1. Oh, 1. No score, bottom half of the first. Ball chopped foul. Bowley out in front, 0-2. All right, 0-2 count. We're back. Bowley looking for a quick out to start his outing. 0-2 pitch, outside, off speed there. Couldn't get him to chase. 1-2 count. We're right up behind home plate here in tonight's matchup. And the 1-2 pitch, got him fishing. And that's going to be a strikeout, the first of the night for
Up
Bowley.
for the Indians, center fielder number 8, senior Adrian Gonzalez.
So the first strikeout of the night for either side. I was going to bring up center fielder number 8, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try to get the first crack at a hit against Bowley. Not the former major leaguer Adrian Gonzalez, but we have one in tonight's game. Outside for ball 1. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Swings through a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Bottom half of the first. Nice pitch from Bowley. Gets strike 2. He is dealing early. Getting ahead in the count. That's where you need to live as a pitcher. Bowley's 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball hammered down the left field line. That'll get down, and it's going to be a two-bagger. Keith misplays it off the bounce, and Gonzalez settles into second base for a base knock. So the first hit of the game for either side is a double by Adrian Gonzalez. So a fresh count, and Medina steps to the plate with one down. Medina takes ball one a bit high. Looks good from here. Nonetheless, ball one. And low for ball two. So a 2-0 count. Medina patient in this at bat, and Boley's behind in the count. And there's a strike. So a 2-1 count. Two-one count. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Boley battling back. 2-2 count. Gonzalez on second, one out, bottom half of the first. We thank you for joining us here on Houston Sports Live. And the 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. And that's out number two.
First baseman, number
Medina
one.
goes down swinging.
Johnny
So both Medinas
Paz.
go down fishing. And that's going to bring up Johnny Paz. Last hope for the Indians currently in this bottom of the first. That first pitch missed for ball one. Second one outside as well, so 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to Paz. Paz trying to deliver for the Indians. Misses away. 3-0 count. So hitters count. 3-0. Boley gets the outside corner, and he remains in the count. And the first walk of the game is issued from Boley, so that'll extend the inning. We've got two down here.
Next up for the Indians, number 11.
So a double and a walk so far allowed in this inning. Chance Broussard steps to the plate. Two outs, runners on first and second. So runners on first and second, two outs, home half of the first inning. Broussard looking to put a run on the board for the home Indians. Steps in from the right side of the plate. Boley delivers, sidearm delivery, fools him, and he's ahead in the count. Broussard well out in front of that breaking ball. Inside as well. And inside as well, misses the inside corner. Boley was hoping to get that call. Does not go his way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs, bottom half of the first here on Houston Sports Live. 1 ball, 1 strike. Broussard, the 5-hole hitter. And a fastball down Broadway. And Broussard waiting on Christmas there. Had a great pitch. Take a hack at. And now down in the count, 1-2. So got to make contact here. Bowley's delivery, breaking ball, strikes out the side, and Bowley,
At the end of
after
1 inning
working
play,
into trouble,
Conroe
works
Tigers
his way
0,
back out of
Cleveland
trouble,
Indians 0.
and we're going to head to
We'd like to take
the
this
top
time
of the
to thank high
second.
school
No
administration,
score
Dr.
here on
Shapiro,
Houston
Thomas.
Sports Live.
Now batting for Conroe, Landon Bruns.
All right, Landon Bruns leads off the top of the second for your Conroe Tigers. We welcome you back. This is Texas High School Baseball on Houston Sports Live. Welcome back to Houston Sports Live coverage of Conroe Baseball. All right, Bruns fouls the first pitch of Espinoza's second inning back, and now he's down in the count. Down 0-1. Bruns steps in from the right side, fouls this one back. So a bit behind it. We go to 0-2. Conroe Baseball here on Houston Sports Live. We thank you for joining us here tonight. I know it's been wet and rainy in the Houston, Conroe, and surrounding areas, but we thank you for the crowd who is here and the ones able to join us as Bruns whiffs on that one. And that's first out of the second. So Bruns goes down. First strikeout for Espinoza.
Owen Raymer.
Owen Raymer takes his turn. Medina, or Espinoza, in a groove so far. Raymer fouls it off. No balls and one strike. So a lot of late swings so far early on in the second inning for your Conroe Tigers. Raymer trying to break the trend. So far, 4 up, 4 down for Espinoza. Raymer shows bunt, puts it down, and that's going to be a fouled. And an 0-2 approaches. Raymer All right, Raymer is ready. Down 0-2, and he gets rung up. That's a backwards K. Raymer was not expecting that. Got it on the outside corner. Out number 2, second strikeout for Espinoza of the inning and the game. It's going to bring up third baseman Jake Matthew. Also one of the pitchers for the Conroe Tigers. There's 2 outs here in the inning. So a quick 2 outs at that. Matthew slaps the first pitch right to the shortstop Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that's how the top of the second will end. A quick inning, 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom second.
We'd like to take this time to thank our athletic department leadership.
Home half of the second will begin with shortstop Ivan Gonzalez. First pitch misses for ball 1. Boley had 3 strikeouts, but struggled a bit in that first inning. And this one is chopped foul, and it evens the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. First batter of the second is Ivan Gonzalez, the shortstop. Felix Gonzalez follows him. And Gonzalez batting from the left side, pitches up and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Boley worked around a double and a walk last inning. That one's ripped foul down the line. 2-2 is the count. Couple of nice swings from Gonzalez so far in this at bat. Both of them foul down the right field line. Let's see if he can make the adjustment. Two misses. Back to the sidearm delivery. Boley tried to fool him. And it's full count. Full count delivery. And that one is hit to right. Trantham stops, comes in a few steps, and makes the catch. Out number 1 of the bottom second.
Now batting for Cleveland, number 10, second baseman, Felix Gonzalez.
Felix Gonzalez steps in. Gonzalez, that one misses the inside part of the plate. And he will be ahead in the count to start off. Looks good from here. It's a ball. There's a strike. Paints the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one misses. 2-1. Boley. Boley with 1 out in this inning. Delivers low. 3-1. Boley gonna have to battle back in this count. Gonzalez right up on the plate. Felix Gonzalez, second baseman, chops it, just got a piece of it. Now we got a full count. And the 3-2 delivery got him swinging. Reagan tags him, and the fourth strikeout already of the night for Bowley.
Pitcher,
Out number 2.
Chop Espinoza.
Go, Chop.
And that's the fourth strikeout for Colin Bowley. He is dealing strikeout-wise so far here tonight. And 2 outs here in the bottom second. So pitcher on pitcher here. Let's see which pitcher wins this battle, or maybe Espinoza with a little pitcher on pitcher crime getting a base knock. And strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom half of the second. Bowley worked around a double and a walk in the first. Has got the first 2 out here, and now he's ahead on Espinoza. As they call him, Chop Espinoza here. And a breaking ball. Bowley is out of the inning with his 5th strikeout of the night. He's dealing, worked around a double and a walk. We head to the top of the third. No score.
We'd like to take this moment to thank Tigers, Alex Villasana.
Alex Villasana leads off the top of the third. No base runners so far for your Conroe Tigers. We thank you for watching here on Houston Sports Live. This is Texas High School Baseball with Houston Sports Live. Villasana takes the first pitch off the plate. And the second pitch fouls it off to the right. That'll get out of play. And the count is 1-1. Villasana's got a 1-1 count. And he hits this one into right field. Settling under it is Medina, and he makes the grab. That is 7 straight.
Preston Wilson.
7 straight set down so far for Espinoza. And that's an F9 in your scorecard at home. And center fielder Preston Wilson strides to the plate. And he takes one right down the pipe. First strike. So Wilson, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the third. Pitches, misses. Wilson back in the count. looking for the first base runner for your Tigers. And the 1-1. Wilson fouls it off to our left. And now he's behind in the count. So Wilson going to have to battle back here. Tigers still looking for that all-important first base runner. Got to get runners on to score runs here. And Espinoza has had the Tigers' number so far through the first 7 hitters. Nonetheless, things can change in a hurry, as we all know. Ooh, good pitch there from Medina. Could not get him to bite, though. Great big league take there from Wilson. Still alive in the 2-2. And hit foul. The net saves that one. Nice grab off the net from Medina. Does not count as an out, but a 2-2 count. New baseball in hand. And Espinoza will deliver the 2-2. 2-2 delivery. The windup, kick and deliver. Another foul ball off to our left. Wilson with the longest AB of the night for your Tigers and really making him work. Now looking for a mistake, a pitch to drive into the gap. 315 down the right field line, 365 to center, and 290 to the giant wall in left field, shades of Fenway Park. And a little blooper down the left field line. That does not get down, chased down out there. A couple of guys on the scene. And the count remains 2-2. So 2-2, Wilson trying to make something happen. With Jaden Keith, your left fielder, on deck. 2-2, and he smokes one into right field. Shot in between first and second. Wilson hits first, and now he'll take second on the E9. And your first base runner for the Tigers is a single and a one-bag error. And the Tigers are in business. It just takes one. Now you got a runner on second with 1 out. That's a single and an E9. I was going to bring up Jaden Keith. Fresh count. That was a nice 9-pitch at bat there for Wilson. Able to do something with it. Finally got something he could hit. Ripped it in right field. Keith will swing at the first pitch. It will not eat up Medina. Low throw, and got him. 2 down in the inning. A low throw from Medina. Tough hop, but was able to secure it. Tanner Trantham steps in with 2 down here in the top of the third. So that is going to be a 5-3 put out for out number 2. Trantham swings through that one for strike 1, swung out of his shoes there, trying to put the first run of the board in this game, or runs. Trantham had a big 3-run homer this past Friday night against the Woodlands in a losing effort for the Tigers. Trantham hits this one up the middle. Nice field by Gonzalez. The throw, got him. Trantham with the speed down the line, just missed it by about a step. Headed to the bottom of the third.
Conroe Tigers 0,
No score.
0. We'd like to take this time to thank the parents and friends who work
Welcome back here on Houston Sports, live coverage of Conroe Tiger Baseball. Bottom half of the third is here, and ball one is delivered to left fielder Keith Schultz. First AB of the game. Little quick summary. Tigers pitching-wise, Boley with 5 strikeouts here in the first 2 innings. Raymer's throw is going to be late, and that's going to be an infield hit for Schultz. Great hustle by Schultz down the line, able to beat it out.
Right fielder, number 5.
Doesn't always have to be the prettiest swing, but Schultz. Not the prettiest swing, prettiest results, but Schultz able to beat out a single up the middle. That's going to bring up Medina, who struck out to lead it off for the Indians. Pitches away, ball one. Boley does not catch the corner there, 2-0. Boley reeling a little bit here to start the bottom half of the third. Got to find the zone here. Down 2-0 in the count. There it is, right there, center cut. And now he's back in at 2-1. So looking for that double play ball. Raymer and Villasana set up for it. With third baseman Matthew in. Now he delivers high, 3-1, in danger of losing the leadoff man Medina and sending it to Gonzalez, who doubled his last time. 3-1. Another pitch down Broadway. 2 in this at bat. Medina caught watching there. And now he's got to buckle down. 3-2 count. And the pitch. Boley. Got him. No. That ball is inside. And a 6-pitch walk has first and second and nobody out for Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez bats from the right side. Now Boley in a world of trouble right now. Adrian shows bunt, pulls it back, strike one. Coach Burns, I think, wanted him to lay that one down a little. A little bit of chatter after that one. Boley has third if he wants it. Decides to go to first for the safe play. And out number one here. In the bottom third. So you got one out, but runners on second and third. All right, so runners on second and third, one out with the sack bunt. Out number one. So Boley does the job there. But now he faces Medina. He struck him out back in the first. And a beautiful breaking ball catches the inside corner. Good way to start the at-bat. Boley trying to shut this down. The infield is in. Matthew, Raymer, Villasana, and Bruns, the infielders. And a chopper, Bruns. That one is foul. And we'll have it 0-2. Boley has him right where he wants him. Let's see if he can set Medina down as he did back in the first with another strikeout. Desperately need it here. Don't want to fall behind early in this one on the road. And that one is a bit high. Wanted that one, does not get the call. Still ahead in the count. This Cleveland team is scrappy. Don't underestimate them. Breaking ball right there. Freezes him. Backwards strikeout and 2 down here in the bottom third.
Cleveland, number one, first baseman, senior Johnny Pop.
And that's the 6th strikeout for Colin Boley. He's still got to work out of this jam here in the home half of the third, but 6 strikeouts of his first 8 outs of this ball game. Breaking ball misses in that time. Good idea. Backed him off the plate. Now Boley struck out Medina twice there now in this one. First strikeout of the third. Had 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 1 in the third. Reagan sitting up outside, misses, as that is not far enough for Schultz to come home. Nice job by Reagan. Nice cover home from Boley. 2 balls, no strikes. Need the shutdown here, and then let your offense go to work. All right, the 2-0 pitch. And Boley's 2-0. He's set. Ready, fires the sidearm, misses as well. And now he's behind 3-0. Action down in the Conroe bullpen. We'll get you that as soon as we can. And a chopper, Raymer. Runner running right by him. Raymer's throw is long, and he got him. So Raymer with the strong throw, and that's how we end the bottom of the third with the 6-3 putout. No score. We head to the top of the fourth here on Houston Sports Live. Jackson Reagan leads off the top of the fourth, lined out to second in his first at bat. Conroe had 1 base runner so far in this one. In the third, looking for some base runners here. Reagan takes a close one for ball 1, so got to get some base runners here. And another one misses. Reagan patient so far. He's heading the count 2-0. 2-0 delivery from Espinoza. Reagan hits one on the ground. Couple choppers to second and bobbled. And that's going to be an E3 on the official scorebook. Reagan reaches base, just what the Conroe, your Tigers needed. And we've got a base runner. So Reagan reaches on the error. And that's one way to start it. Let's see if Sheely can capitalize. And outside for ball 1. Sheely steps in, grounded out to short, and his only at bat so far. And 2-0. Excellent job by Sheely there not to expand the zone. And now up in the count, 2-0, Reagan on first. Tigers right where they want to be in that lineup. Low 3-0, so perfect spot right now. It's a 3-0 count. And that's going to be low. 4 out of the zone in a row. If we're in College Station, the ball 5 chance would be starting. And the ball 5 chance are not going here. And Landon Bruns will take his turn. So Reagan on second, Sheely on first. And E3 and a walk is how we've started this 4th inning. A little bit of noise, not just from the Tiger dugout over there, maybe a little bit of noise at the plate as well. All right, after the mound visit, now Bruns will step in. He gets his chance to make some noise for the Tigers. Sheely on first, Reagan on second. 2 on, no outs, and delivers a strike, Espinoza. Nice way to come back after 4 in a row out of the zone. All right, Bruns. Just the bat and gloves. Now he's ready. Right up on that plate. A lot of these Tigers have that same tactic, and he's waiting on Halloween there. Now we've got 0-2. So Bruns, patient at the plate, though maybe a little too patient. All right, down but not out in the count. The 0-2 is outside, and that's going to get Reagan to third and Sheely to second on the wild pitch. So the wild pitch puts runners at second and third. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Now second and third instead of first and second. So now all right, time called. Time called, and now a sac fly can bring the first run of the game home if Bruns can get this ball in the air. He does, but it's fouled off to our right, off the net. And we'll go again at 1-2. All right, Bruns sees it a little up and in. Little up and in. And we've got a 1-2 count. That one misses as well. All right, Bruns has it, 3-2. Fouls it off. He stays alive. And 3-2 delivery. Bruns awaits. And that misses, ball 4. So Bruns able to draw a walk, and now we got the bases loaded. Owen Raymer coming to the plate. Owen Raymer steps to the plate. Here, a big opportunity for the Tigers. And Raymer chops one to second. That'll get a run home. Flip the first. First out of the inning. but not before the Tigers put one on the board to take the lead. So 1 out. I'll put runners
Ready for
at
Conroe.
second and
Jake
third.
Matthew.
As Bruns drew the walk, Raymer 4-3 put out, but RBI. So that puts Bruns on second. Puts Bruns on second as Matthew fouls the first pitch off. Will that get out of play? It will. So fortunately for the Tigers, that one gets out of play. And that's 1 strike. But Matthew stays alive. So 1-0. Tigers put the first run of the board of this game. And Tiger Baseball has the lead. Now, they had the lead last week against the Woodlands, and, well, that didn't go so well. But we're on to a new one, and the Tigers lead here in Cleveland against the Indians 1-0. That one's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake Matthew. First pitch grounded out to short to end the second inning last time. Pitch is outside, 2-1. 2-1, top of the fourth. That one misses as well. Ball 3. A base is open. Espinoza with action down in the Indian bullpen. Espinoza got a battle back here. Already given up 1 in the inning. A couple of walks and an E3 scored that run. And now misses on another one for ball 4. And that's going to load him up. And now coming to the plate is Villasana. Flied out to right. And his only at bat so far. It's the third walk of the inning. So after the first 3 innings breezed by, Conroe trying to come storming back and put up a crooked number. Your Tigers, and Villasana rips one into the gap there in left center. Sheely will score. Right behind him is Bruns. Now here comes Matthew. And that is going to be a 3-run double, trying to advance to third. He is safe. He gets around the tag. And that is going to be a bases-clearing triple. 4 runs in the inning. And the big blow from Villasana produces 3. Wow, what a swing by Villasana. Hits it in the left center field gap. And your Tigers lead 4-0. First pitch misses to Keith. So Wilson. Wilson singled last time. Ground ball to first. And now he will come home. Play is safe. And Wilson will ground out to first, but a run scores. So Villasana heads up base running as a lazy play over there by Paz. Didn't check the runner home, just assumed he wasn't going to go. And the Tigers steal a run. And now that brings up Jaden Keith, and it's 5-0. First pitch is a strike swung through on from Keith. And that's going to be another strike. So Keith quickly down 0-2. Fouled off. Keith battling there. Keith trying to battle in this at bat. All started with an error. And it's unraveled from there. Keith hits this one well into center field. though Gonzalez settles under it and makes the play. So
Heading in the
5
bottom of the
runs come across
Conroe
that
Tigers
inning.
5, Cleveland Indians 0.
Headed to the
We
bottom
would
of the
like to take
4th.
this
We'll
time to
come
thank
right
our
back
Tigers
here
people
on
who
Houston
work tirelessly
Sports
to help
Live.
meet our Now batting for the Indians, number 11, catcher, Chance Broussard.
All right. Chance Broussard leads off the bottom 4th for the Indians, and he takes strike 1. Beautiful job by Boley there. Give up a walk last inning. Broussard struck out in his only at-bat so far. Your Tigers put up a massive 5-spot in the top half of that 4th inning. Now they lead 5-0. So Tigers trying to hold on to that lead. And he gets a pop-up. Broussard hits it. Bruns calling off Ilasana. Waits under it and makes the grab. 1 out here in the 4th.
Up next for Cleveland,
Boley
shortstop,
well
number
in
4,
control of this
senior,
game.
Ivan Gonzalez.
So Boley in control of this one as we have a pop-up to the first baseman for out number 1. Ivan Gonzalez steps in. He flied out to left in his only at-bat so far. Stands in from the left side. That one misses for ball 1. So Boley, 6 strikeouts so far early on. That sidearm delivery catches the corner, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Just past the 8 o'clock hour here on Houston Sports Live. That one is ripped foul down the line. Boley stays ahead in the count. And the 1-2 delivery. And here it comes. Boley looking for strikeout number 7. Will not get it here. Bruns, nice job down on the knee. And out number 2 of the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting for Cleveland,
2 outs.
second baseman, number 10, Felix
And that's going to bring
Gonzalez.
up second baseman Felix Gonzalez. Struck out in his last at bat. So that's going to go down as a 3 unassisted for Ivan Gonzalez. 2 quick outs for Boley here in the bottom 4th. Gonzalez waits from the right side, fouls it off. 0-1. Some quick innings from Boley. Last inning, or back in the second, had a quick inning. And now looking for another one here. As Boley ahead 5-0. Last time he took the mound last inning, there was no score. So Had a long wait in the dugout. Does not seem to be affecting him to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom half of the 4th. Indians still looking to get on the board. They have a double and a couple of walks, and a single. Nothing to show for it. Bully, ooh, breaking ball misses that time. 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs, home half of the 4th. And this one is going to be some late contact. Trantham shading down the line, makes the grab. That's how the bottom of the 4th will end. We head to the top 5th. Tigers 5, Indians nothing.
Batting for the Tigers, Tanner Trantham.
Tanner Trantham opens up the top of the 5th. First pitch misses. Good pitch. Trantham lays off for ball 1. Trantham 0 for 2 so far, the leadoff man for your Tigers. Now he's ahead in the count 2-0. Trantham popped up to the catcher, and he's grounded out to short in the 1st and 3rd innings, respectively. Trantham frozen by a breaking ball there. Wanted it, did not pull the trigger. And the count is 2-1. Trantham still ahead. And he gets one, pops the glove, but low. 3-1. Waiting on his pitch. An aggressive hitter. Usually doesn't take too many pitches. Right there up on the line. And that one misses. Nice frame job. Nonetheless, we've got a 5-pitch walk. That's how we will open the top 5th. Jackson Reagan comes in. So Trantham on for the first time tonight. Trantham, a threat to run for these Tigers. A scrappy player, just does it all for them. Had a big 3-run homer in the last game. So there's a little bit of pop, a little bit of speed. And also, if you follow along all season, he's shown off the arm a few times. Trantham, right on cue, will take 2nd. Could have maybe gotten a 3rd. Nonetheless, a stolen base for Trantham. So a nice steal there. Puts him in scoring position for Jackson Reagan. Reagan saw the ball on that first pitch. Reagan lined out to 2nd back in the 1st, and then last inning led it off, hit one to the first baseman. He bobbled it, or hit one to the 2nd baseman. He bobbled it, and, well, things unraveled from there. So you just got to put the ball in play, and good things can happen. A pop up to right field is caught. A little stumble. Trantham starts and stops. And that's out number 1 of the 5th.
Batting for the Tigers, Hayden Shield.
This ball is hit to left. First pitch swinging by Sheely. Liked what he saw. Unfortunately for him, that's out number 2, so that's going to go down as a fly out to left.
Batting for
And now we've
Conroe,
got 2 quick outs.
Randy in front.
That's an F7 for out number 2. Landon Bruns gets instructions from Coach Raymond.
First base, that's on Jamal Jordan.
I have a 28.
He might have a different number on tonight.
First pitch to Bruns is ball 1.
Jordan.
2-0 is the count to Bruns. We got a new first baseman in the ballgame, number 20, Jamad Jordan. So Jamad Jordan, defensive replacement in the game. Trantham steals third. Trantham takes second and third here in the 5th. As I mentioned, threat to steal, and now takes second and third in the same inning. Now a single can bring him home. Anything out of the infield, and ball 4. So that's a 4-pitch walk. The ball 5 chance will begin. Trantham has got himself in a rundown. Not tagged out, still going. Low throw. Trantham gets around it and scores. That's going to be 6-0 Tigers. Excellent base running from Trantham. And look who on the heads-up base running gets to second after the walk. That's Bruns. So Trantham scores, Bruns walks, and reaches second base in scoring position. Things continue to unravel here in the past 2 innings for the Indians. Now 6-0 Tigers. This brings up Raymer. Raymer takes strike 1. He struck out and had an RBI ground out in his last at bat. So the Tigers have come to play in the 4th and 5th innings, putting up 6 runs on the right arm of Espinoza. That one is low. Here goes Bruns to third. Gets in. A nice swing move slide. And Bruns will reach third base. Excellent job there. So Bruns reaches third. And now right there, single can bring Bruns home to make this a 7-run game. Raymer. Whoa, late strike call there. All right, we'll have it 1-2. Ball looked a bit outside. Home plate umpire disagrees, so we got a 1-2 count. Nonetheless, we play on. And foul tip. Catcher Broussard holds on. And we'll head to the bottom half of the 5th here on Houston Sports Live. Your Tigers 6, Indians scoreless. All right. Espinoza will bat and lead off the home half of the fifth. Tigers lead 5-0. We thank you for joining us here on Houston Sports Live for Conroe Tiger Baseball. Tigers have exploded for 6 runs in the past 2 innings as Boley is pitching a gem out there along with it on the mound. And Tiger fans, that 6-run lead as it's a 1-1 count here so far to Espinoza. Pitcher on pitcher. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. And it's 1-2. Beautiful night for baseball here. We're in Cleveland, Texas, home of the Cleveland Indians, Cleveland High School. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout down on the tally
Batting for the Indians, left fielder,
for
number 2,
Boley.
Show.
And that's Boley. Added up another strikeout here in the 5th, and that is number 7. 4th inning was the only one he hasn't had a strikeout in. Now he's got one here in the 5th. So 7 strikeouts for Boley. Certainly his best performance of the season. Credit to him. He's pitched a gem. And Boley gets a 1-pitch tapper to Matthew over at third. Strong throw, but it was high. Bruns tried to say he tagged him. That's going to go down.
Cleveland, number 5, right fielder.
That's going to go down as an E5.
Julian Medina.
So Schultz reaches on an E5. And after a quick meeting from the umpires, they're going to call him safe at first. We expected that. And runner on first, Schultz reaches on the error. That brings up Medina. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. A walk, or 0 for 1 so far tonight. A walk and a strikeout. First pitch misses off the plate. And the runner is going. Reagan with the strong throw. He beats it. Just beats it there. And that pitch was a ball, so a 2-0 count. Coach Raymer wants to go have a chat. So stolen base, and Coach Raymer off to the mound after his young right-hander has missed 2 in a row out of the zone. Doesn't help with the Matthew error. But Conroe still with the 6-run lead. Tigers still well ahead. You don't want this one to spiral, though. You're ahead. But certainly, the Indians still have 8 outs to play with. So, got to buckle down here. Keep shutting them down as you have been. And you can come out of here victorious. All right. After a mound visit, 2-0 count. Medina at the plate, 0 for 1 with the walk and a strikeout. So Medina stands in from the left side. And Boley set, delivers, and a bunt. Medina, a nice place bunt, barehanded. Boley gets him by a step. Good idea, good execution. But, of course, the defense can make the plays as well. Now we've got a runner on third and 2 men down.
Now batting for Cleveland, center fielder, number 8, senior, Adrian Gonzalez.
So nice idea from Medina. Could not quite beat it out. That's going to bring up Adrian Gonzalez, the center fielder. Doubled back in the first. He's 1 for 1. He had a sac bunt his last time. So 2 outs. Pitch is inside for ball 1. So 2 down here in the home half of the 5th. Boley still in command. Action down in the Conroe bullpen. A little bloop shot. Raymer will take it himself. Inning number 5 over. We head to the top of the 6th. Your Tigers 6-0. We'll be back here on Houston Sports Live.
Batting for the Tigers, Jake Matthews.
Jake Matthews steps in for your Tigers, as this is Texas High School Baseball on Houston Sports Live. Welcome back to Houston Sports Live's coverage of Conroe Tiger Baseball. Matthew fouls off pitch number 1 of the inning. Matthew down in the count 1-0, though his Tigers leading 6-0 in this one. 6-zip. Matthew fouls 2 in a row off. He is behind in the count. So far tonight, Matthew, a 1-pitch ground out and a walk coming around to score last time up in that 5-run 4th inning. One of the men coming around to score. Looking to reach base for a second time tonight. Espinosa's still on the mound for the Indians. Breaking ball misses the corner. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top half of inning number 6. Tigers 6 outs away from victory, and Matthew chases the breaking ball. Out number 1 of the 6th is recorded. So Matthew whiffs at that one, and that's his first strikeout of the night for Matthew, and overall the 4th strikeout for Espinosa. So leadoff man is retired. Villasana, last time up, had the big 3-run 3-bagger. Looks at strike 1. First pitch of this at bat, the big 3-run 3-bagger, the big blow to that big 5-run inning. So Villasana, well behind that one. Excellent breaking ball by Espinosa. Now he's way ahead, 0-2. Villasana 1 for 2 with that big 3-run triple, one of the big difference makers of the night. Pops the mitt outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Follow us here on Houston Sports Live. Clarke Crawford bringing you coverage of Conroe Tiger Baseball. Oh, got him on the late strike 3 call. Back-to-back strikeouts for Espinosa. 2 quick outs. The first 2 hitters of this top of the 6th gets the backwards K against Villasana. 5th strikeout of the night for Espinosa. Backwards K. That brings up Preston Wilson. Fouls one off. The net saved me there, and now we've got an 0-1 count. That ball fouled right off towards our setup here on Houston Sports Live for tonight's coverage. As we are right behind home plate, as you can see, a best pitch of the night right there from Espinosa. Dots him up at the knees. Whew. That breaking ball is working wonders in this inning. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3 and strike out the side. And Wilson spoils that. Oh, nice run and catch by Schultz. So a 3 up, 3 down inning
3 up, 3 down for the Indians.
for the
Heading
Tigers,
the bottom
or
half
for
of
the
sixth.
Indians. Headed to the
Bottom
bottom
half of
6.
sixth.
Tigers
Cleveland
still up
Indians
ahead, 6-0. We're coming right back on Houston Sports Live.
Now batting for Cleveland. Number 9, Gio Medina.
Gio Medina steps in 0 for 2 so far in the night with 2 strikeouts. Colin Bowley still out there for the Tigers, dealing in this game. He's got 7 strikeouts. Had the 1 inning where he had a couple of runners on, 2 innings where he had a couple of runners on. Other than that, he has been phenomenal. First pitch of the inning was ball 1. As your Tigers have this 6-0 lead, still shutting out the Indians. Still time for the Indians, though Conroe in control, and that ball is roped to left, and an excellent grab and rundown by Jaden Keith for out number 1. Wow, that was impressive. What a play by Keith.
Number 20.
Give him a blue star on that
Jordan.
So another F7. And Medina is 0 for 3, retired again. That's going to be Jamad Jordan, first at bat of the night. Jordan came in defensively for Johnny Paz last inning. So Jordan will step in from the right side. Paz was 0 for 1 with the walk. Whoa, that pitch well inside. Bowley lost control of that one. And Jordan decided probably a smart move not to take one off the helmet. Lived to fight another day for ball 1. So Bowley trying to get it back. There's the breaking ball over the plate. And Jordan fouls it off. So Jamad Jordan, big man number 20, stepping in. First AB. Chance Broussard is the man on deck. Jordan likes the back of that batter's box all the way back. Takes strike 2. Bowley ahead in the count. 1-2. Delivers. Sidearm delivery as he whips at that breaking ball. And there's another strikeout, number 8 of the night. He's only got a few outs left to try to hit double digits.
Catcher, number
and
11.
He's certainly going to attempt to do so. Out number 2 of the inning. 8 strikeouts. And now he will deal with Chance Broussard. It's 4 outs away from a complete game. And out number 2 of the inning. So Tigers in control of this one. Strike 1. Bowley finding a rhythm here. And he has been this way mostly since that first inning. Had 2 runners on, buckled down, and he's been in a zone since. Chopper to third. Easy play for Matthew. No error this time. Low throw. Bruns digs it out. And we head to the top of the 7th.
Heading in
Tigers ahead.
Conroe Tigers 6, Cleveland Indians 0.
6-0. Top of the 7th we come. Top of the 7th we come. Final inning of this one. Thank you for joining us here on Houston Sports Live. This is Texas High School Baseball on Houston Sports Live. Welcome back to Houston Sports Live's coverage of Conroe Baseball. Clarke Crawford here on play-by-play. Final inning of this one. Tigers and Indians. No, we're not talking MLB. We're talking Texas High School Baseball. Your Tigers lead 6-0. Only a couple of hits for the Tigers. The walks have really killed Espinoza in this one, in case you're joining us late. Jaden Keith steps in. He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 2 on the night. So Keith looking for his first hit. Only 2 hits for the Tigers in this one, but certainly the walks have helped and a couple of errors against the Indians along with it. 2 errors on the night for the Indians. We are here at Hal McClellan Sports Complex. Top of the 7th. Keith looks at a ball, 1-1. 1-1, no outs. Top of the 7th. And there's a strike. Keith now down 1 ball and 2 strikes. So top 7. Houston Sports Live. Tanner Trantham. Speedy leadoff hitter on deck. Keith fouls it away, trying to run up that pitch count. Espinoza, to his credit, has stuck with this one. Just the one bad inning. Espinoza, other than that, has pitched a pretty good game. It's the one bad inning coming back to bite them. If not, it might be a 1-run game. And another foul ball from Keith. Trantham handles it. And Keith, another foul ball. He stays alive. Espinoza now at 92 pitches on the night. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No action down in the pen, so this is Espinoza's inning until further notice. That ball is rocketed foul to my right. Nearly caught one of our scorekeepers. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the delivery, 1-2 again. Keith hits one in the air, right field. That's Medina. Easy play for him. And Keith will likely finish the night 0 for 3.
Batting for the Tigers, Tanner Trantham.
Tanner Trantham, 0 for 2 with the walk. Walked last time, stole a couple bases, and scored a run. Trantham swings at the first pitch, hits it to right, and that's going to be back-to-back flyouts to right field, and 2 outs here in the 7th.
Batting for Conroe,
Jackson Reagan takes his turn. He's 0 for 3, reached on an error, which was one of the catalysts, which started that big 5-run 4th inning, and Conroe has not looked back since. Reagan rockets one foul off to our right, 0-1. So they like what they see from Espinoza here in the inning, just cannot put the ball, find a hole in the field. A couple flyouts to right and a lot of foul balls. Oh, that one rockets off Espinoza's ankle. Wow, that was solid contact. That's going to be an infield hit for Jackson Reagan. And we're definitely going to take some time to look at Espinoza, make sure he's okay, because that was a scary one. That ball just shot right off the ankle. You could hear the pop from, or the contact from here. Yeah, smart for Espinoza. Take a throw here. Make sure nothing's there. Looks good on the warm-up throw. As we look ahead, we hope you can join us on Friday night for the regular season finale for both of these two teams, for the Indians and back at home for your Conroe Tigers. We certainly hope you can join us 7 p.m. on Friday night back in Conroe. So please join us for that here on Houston Sports Live. Clarke Crawford, I will be on the call of that one as well. Sheely takes 2 in a row out of the zone, 2 balls and no strikes. So that's our next broadcast for Tiger and Indian fans out there. That is outside, 3-0. High throw from Broussard. And a stolen base for Trantham, his Reagan stolen base, his first of the night. And Sheely's got a 3-0 count. Sheely, a dangerous hitter with some pop. He takes that one in the zone for strike 1. Got a meatball in the zone, hanging breaking ball, and Sheely did not capitalize and misses out of the zone. He'll draw a walk instead. So 2 outs, 2 on now. And that's going to bring up Landon Bruns. That's Sheely's second walk of the night. He is 0 for 2 with the 2 walks drawn. Landon Bruns is 0 for 1 with 2 walks of his own. Pinch runner at second base for the catcher, Jackson Reagan. That is going to be number 16, J.J. Williams. So the courtesy runner for the catcher with 2 men down. Landon Bruns will take his turn. So 2 men down, first and second, 2 outs. Landon Bruns. 2 walks and a strikeout tonight. A run scored along with it. Espinoza looking to finish this one off. Misses off the plate. Not sure how many bullets he's got left in that right arm, but he is closing in on 100 pitches. Espinoza's high delivery, 2-0. Kramer awaits on deck. A first Bruns. with Williams on second. And Bruns pops it up. First baseman Jordan has a chance, has a play. Out number 3 and last chance coming up for the Indians. Down 6-0. They need at least 6 to tie this one up. We'll come right back with Conroe Tiger Baseball in the home half of the 7th.
Now batting for Cleveland, number 4, shortstop, senior, Ivan Gonzalez.
Ivan Gonzalez steps in, one of the last hopes for the Indians. Your Tigers with that 6-run lead, and Colin Bowley, the right arm, has been phenomenal here tonight. Looking to finish this one off for the complete game shutout. Ball 1, first pitch of the bottom 7, Bowley. Like I said, trying to finish this one off. He'll face Ivan Gonzalez, Felix Gonzalez, and Espinoza. The hitters stew up, and that's a base knock. One of the base runners for the Indians.
Now batting for Cleveland,
They have not
second
had too
baseman,
many
number
of
10,
them.
Felix Gonzalez.
It's a nice swing from Gonzalez. Only the 3rd hit of the night for the Indians. Both teams, not many not many guys in the hits category tonight, but the Tigers have managed to put up 6 runs. The Indians still looking to get on the board with Felix Gonzalez at the plate. He looks to strike 1. Gonzalez with a nice size lead over there at first. Reagan and Bowley watching him. Tries to pick him off. Does not get there in time. Count stays at 0-1. Just a pickoff throw. Felix Gonzalez. A strikeout and a fly out to center. 0 for 2. And a chopper just to my left. And we'll go with the count 0-2. All right, 0-2 count. Bowley could certainly roll a double play ball. Just what he's looking to dial up. Oh, that one's high. Fakes the attempt to steal. Just bluffing. Gonzalez looking to deliver with Gonzalez on base. And the pitch, Bowley hits him. And the first hit by pitch for either side. And that'll put runners on first and second. Nobody out. Had them down 1-2, the exact opposite of what you're looking for in that
Now batting for the
situation.
Indians,
Way ahead in
number
the count.
16, your
And
pitcher,
Coach Raymer
Espinoza.
headed out to the mound. As Espinoza will step to the plate, but not before Coach Raymer goes out to the mound. Foley will remain on the mound after a chat from Coach Raymer. He's still in command of this game, getting up a single and a hit by pitch. Both Gonzalez's on base. Espinoza 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts swinging. Looking to get on for the first time tonight. Try to start that late rally for the Indians. Still up by 6, so Conroe. And the bunt is being shown. Crashing is Bruns, and that's high. Matthew did not believe in that bunt, and it's high for ball 1. Nobody out. And the bunt is being shown. Again, Espinoza pulls it back, rips it down the line. Nice play by Bruns. He's going to call it foul, though. So that's going to leave runners on first and second. Not sure about that one, though. It's a foul ball, so we're going to roll with it. Certainly looked Bruns was able to get to that ball before it trickled foul, though. We're going to go with the 1-1 count. So we'll reset 1-1. This one is chopped to second. Could be 2. Slowly hit. No. Oh, they get him at second. So a fielder's choice is going to put runners on first and third with 1 man out. Wow. Shocking call there. I'm not sure he entirely got him. But nonetheless, we are going to roll with it. 1 man down. So fielder's choice.
Batting for Cleveland, left fielder, number 2, Show.
So Schultz is in. And now we've got a pinch runner for Espinoza. That's going to be number 7, Aiden Taylor. That pitch misses his own for ball 1. Foley in danger of losing his shutout. He's got 1 out, though. Runner's corners. Still set up for a double play ball. Could have had 1 there, but that last one was hit well too slow. Just able to get an out, though. Surprisingly, I thought he beat him to second, but umpire disagrees. First and third, 1 out. And a chopper. That's going to take the shutout away. Matthew spin throw. Got him. So that'll be a run for the Indians. But, of course, Tigers will certainly trade a run for an out. RBI credit to Schultz, who was 1 for 2.
Right fielder, number 5. Senior.
So a 5-3 put out.
Julian Medina.
RBI, that's out number 2. And Medina is the last hope for the Indians. So there goes the shutout, but Foley will certainly trade a run for, or an out for a run there. And that's going to be a foul ball. Strike 1. 2 outs and a runner on second now. So just 1 more out away, and Foley and the Tigers put another W in the win column. Dina chopped that foul. And that misses the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. They flipped the lineup back over. What you had to do to extend this inning, Medina, Gonzalez, and Medina, if they can extend the inning. Oh, that one misses well high. 2-1. All right, so 2 balls, 1 strike. We got the ball back to the umpire. Boley giving up the 1 run now. Will not finish with double-digit strikeouts unless Medina reaches on a strikeout. Slaps it down the left field line. And that was touched in fair territory. Keith could not make the dive and grab. Throw to second as well offline. And now Medina will reach third on the error. So that's going to be an RBI double for Medina, and it's 6-2. 6-2 now. So the Indians trying for that late rally. That's going to be an RBI double as Keith touched it in fair territory. Excellent effort.
Senior Adrian Gonzalez.
So RBI double, and that is going to end Boley's night. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after this short break. All right, new pitcher on for your Tigers, Brody Neal. Just needing 1 out, though. The Indians have now plated 2 in the inning. 6-2, needing 1 out to secure the victory. Excellent effort from Colin Boley, just finishing 1 out shy of the complete game and shutout as well. 6 2/3, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 hits. The 2 runs earned so far, though he's responsible for Medina over there on third base. So could possibly be a 3rd run if this runner reaches home plate with Gonzalez at the plate, who's 1 for 3 so far with that double back in the 1st inning. So this run would be charged to Boley's line if it comes across the plate. Brody Neal's first pitch, low for ball 1. So Brody Neal on for your Tigers, trying to get this last out to secure the victory. It's a late rally from the Indians. Can it continue? First pitch is roped into left field, and that's a fair ball. So the Tigers having trouble securing this one. That's back-to-back doubles. And now it's 6-3. Gonzalez, 2nd double of the night. And that'll close the line.
Third baseman, number 9.
That closes the line on
Gio
Boley. 3
Medina.
runs, all of them earned. And now Gonzalez's double, his 2nd of the night, RBI. And that brings Medina to the plate. Gio Medina up 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. so far in this one. The last hope right now for the Indians, though, we've said that the last two hitters, and both of them have come with RBI doubles. Tigers 1 out away from securing the victory, though now it's 6-3, the tying run on deck looming. Do not want Jordan to come to the plate, and a nice pitch from Neal for strike one. So Neal ahead in the count, 0-1. Needs a little soft contact, strike out any kind of out here. That one misses. Breaking ball, just a tad low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Tigers just need 1 out away. From Conroe Tiger Baseball, bringing home another victory in 2026. Neal's 1-1, check swing, does not go. 2-1. Neal, trouble finding a little bit of the zone in this at bat. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, 2-1. Neal looks him back at second, delivers, and that's a rocket foul. Loud contact, but just a foul ball. He was on that, just missed it. So Medina, who's 0 for 3, still looking for his first base knock. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Deuces wild on the board. 6-3, 1 out away, 1 strike away. Neal, set, checks the runner a couple times, delivers. It's outside, and here we go. Tying run is on deck, and now a full count. Tigers in danger of letting that tying run come to the plate. Just 1 pitch away. Neal gets a ground ball to second. Villasana slides, but bobbles it. And that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. No, he's coming home and make it 6-4, and the tying run is at the plate. So that's going to be an infield hit for Medina. A run comes home to score, and the tying run is at the plate.
On Jordan.
Tying run at the plate, the 4th run to come across this inning. Wow. And the 2-out rally continues. 3 straight runners to reach base. And Conroe, now your Tigers starting to feel the pressure. And Jordan, 1-pitch chopper. Raymer tossed to second. And that's the ball game. Tigers will secure the victory 6-4. Conroe Tigers take this one home, final 6-4. And a great game from Conroe. We'll be right back here on Houston Sports Live to wrap it up. All right, Conroe Tiger Baseball takes this one home 6-4. They made it tough on themselves late in that ball game. This is Texas High School Baseball on Houston Sports Live. Thank you for joining us on Conroe Tiger Baseball coverage. Clarke Crawford here with you the whole way. A quick little recap before I sign off here on YouTube for the night. Conroe was a little slow out of the gate, though a 5-run fourth inning, and scored 1 in the fifth to take home the victory. It all started with an error. Jackson Reagan hit one to the second baseman, a little bobble, and then in a 5-run explosion for the Tigers, and that would be enough to take home the victory. Colin Boley, pitcher of the night, takes home the win. 6 2/3, 8 strikeouts, 3 runs, all of them earned. And then Brody Neal finishes it off for the last out, gives up 1 run himself. Conroe wins it 6-4. Credit to the Indians, though. They were able to fight back in that final inning. A single, hit by pitch, a fielder's choice, then a ground out, a couple of RBI doubles, and then the single there, and then the ground out to short in the fielder's choice. Conroe wins 6-4. So Conroe takes home the victory, and we will see you on Friday night back at Conroe's home field for senior night for the Tigers, and it'll be the final game of the season for both squads, respectfully. Best of luck to both teams until then. I will see you on that call Friday night, and I certainly hope you can join us. Thank you here from Hal McClellan Sports Complex, signing off on Houston Sports Live coverage of Conroe Tiger Baseball. This is Clarke Crawford. Good night, safe drive home, and I'll see you